time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly what I was. Putting up the multiple touchdowns, like it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know him, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel.
He's got it. First down and more. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. On the move at the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Well, the running back really lucky. He jumped on his own fumble right there, and he's going to have to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure on the ball and with ball security, because you put it on the ground, you find yourself on the sideline in this offense.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Back to throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
From the gun, give on the inside. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Snags it over the middle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Carr. There's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got his man on the right. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. To the air, it's Hart. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it. Linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee. Every year it seems like they're pumping another dude into the NFL, and this guy has a chance to be the next one.
A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Soft spot in the middle. All the way in for the touchdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Potts. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down court
breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. There he goes. The 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Coming out with it, it's Bell. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give is to Smith. Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. Inside the 10. And he's got a touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
He'll bring it out. It's Potts. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Carr. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hayes. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it in. It's Denmark. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. He's going for the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn.
And they will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man, it's Hart. Finds his big tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. High the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got an open man. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw on third and short. He'll take the deep shot. Got it! And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They'll immediately call timeout. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of
turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the run, it's Hayes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The snap sets up the throw. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Looking to kick.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Quick release by the QB. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Smith takes the handoff. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Barres. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A 1st down for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his man. It's Smith. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Bulldozes his way through. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got him on the return. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Penn State. And they turn it into a defensive score. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of him.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Bell.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barres. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The RPO fires complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Carr. It's complete to the left. There's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll run the sneak for it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Corner's going to give them room. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And he's in for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Pocket breaking down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to give that up because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to bleed this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's...
It's a running room. He's at the touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Back to throw, it's Hart. Got his man. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming.
Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. And it'll be a touchdown.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Potts. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast.
Right the spot down the gut of the knee. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. To the air, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth.